Good morning, class, and a special welcome to those new children that have joined the village school today. For those children, you must be aware that my name is Mr. Mackett, but as far as you are concerned, my name is Sir. What is my name? You boy, stop fidgeting. Now, the rules of the classroom are quite simple. We are all taught together in this one school hall. The new children, being the youngest children, you will sit on the benches at the front. You are the first form. Girls to one side, boys to the other. As you get older, you'll gradually work your way back through the second, the third, the fourth forms, etc., till you reach the very back of the class, and those are the children who will shortly leave. Now, as I've said the rules, they are simple. You do not speak unless you are spoken to. When I speak to you, you will stand. When I ask a question and you think you know the answer, you'll put your hands up. And if I come to you to answer the question, again, you will stand. Those are the rules. They are quite simple. If you obey the rules, we will all get along splendidly. Now, for the benefit of our new children, our school day begins with an act of worship, where we all say together the Lord's Prayer. For this, you will rise, you'll clasp your hands together, you'll close your eyes, and you'll bow your heads. And I'll be looking to see those who do not know the Lord's Prayer. So let us begin. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. You boy, stop fidgeting. And forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power and the glory, for ever and ever. Amen. Splendid. Be pleased to be seated. Now, children, our first lesson today will be new to our new children, but will be revision for the older children. Our lesson today is upon the subject of Queen and Empire. So now I am going to show you a photograph. And the question is, for the younger and new children, who is this photograph of? Remember, hands up, no shouting out. Can anybody tell me? Yes, boy. What? Your grandmother? You foolish boy. Ah, yes, miss, up you get. Yes, it is indeed. It is our sovereign lady, the Queen, Queen Victoria. Now, I'm going to ask you a series of questions, and I do hope that the new children will know the answers. If you do not, then I will come to the older children at the back of the class. So the first question is, who can tell me in what year Queen Victoria was born? Yes? Come. The year Queen Victoria was born. Yes, miss, you think you know? Up you get, up you get. That is absolutely correct. She was born a long time ago in the year of 1819. Now, who can tell me the year that Princess Victoria became Queen Victoria? Anybody tell me? No? New children? No? The older children at the back. You! Simpkins, up you get. What's that? Correct. It is the year of 1837. In 1840, Queen Victoria was married. Who can tell me who the gentleman was that Queen Victoria invited to be her husband? You will note, as she was the Queen, the lady, does ask the gentleman to be her husband, where in normal circumstances it is the man who asks the lady to be his wife. But when you're the Queen, you invite the gentleman. So the question is, and I'll be very surprised if you do not know the name of this very famous man, who can tell me the name of the gentleman that Queen Victoria married in the year of 1840? Come on, come. Who can tell me? Who can tell me? Ah, yes, miss, up you get. Splendid. It was Prince Albert. Now, Prince Albert was from a German principality from a place called Saxe-Coburg-Gotha, and they were married in the year of 1840. Now, Queen Victoria and Prince Albert were extremely happy, and the Lord our God did bless them with a number of children. And so the next question for the new children in the class, who can tell me, remember, hands up, no shouting out, who can tell me how many children Queen Victoria and Prince Albert were blessed with? Yes? Up you get, sir? 2. No. It was more than 2, but I thank you for your answer. Yes, miss? 7. No, it was not 7. It was more than 7. Who can tell me? Who can tell? Yes, boy, up you get. What? 26. You foolish boy. Take a demerit. Now, come. Who can tell me? You at the back, Simpkins. You again. Yes. How many? 9. Splendid. Take a merit point. In time, each of those 9 children were married into the royal houses of Europe, which makes our sovereign lady, the Queen, the grandmother of Europe. But then, in the year of 1861, Prince Albert, a most splendid fellow, he sadly did become ill, and he did please the Lord our God to gather Prince Albert unto him. Prince Albert, the Prince Consort, did die, and ever since, Our Lady the Queen has been consigned to a state of perpetual mourning. May the Lord bless Queen Victoria. So, children, the next part of our lesson is to consider the British Empire, the empire over which Queen Victoria does reign. Now, I have here a map of the British Empire, and in a moment I shall be finding out how much you know about the empire that you are part of. Now, children, this is a map of the British Empire in the year of 1886. It is actually a little out of date, for there are many new countries, lands, islands and territories that have been added and acquired by the British Empire. But if you look at the map, you will see Canada, here, South Africa, various countries in the dark continent. There is India, which is termed the jewel in the crown of the British Empire, and yonder, Australia, and even further yonder, there is New Zealand. Here, Great Britain, our small island, together with the island of Ireland. The Queen, our Empress, presides over the greatest empire the world has ever known. The map is painted red. the imperial red of the British Empire. It is said that it is an empire upon which the sun does never set. The greatest empire the world indeed has ever seen. You are to be proud that you, from this small island race, are part of this great empire. So now, the question. Bearing in mind that this map of 1886 is slightly out of date, who can tell me how many lands, countries, islands and territories are part of the British Empire? I need a figure. Give me a figure. Yes, miss, up you get. 4. Now, miss, with the greatest respect, there are more than 4 areas of red upon the map. Who can advance on 4? Yes, sir, up you get. 20? It is a goodly number, but we are more than 20. Miss, have another go. Yes. What do you say? 50. Well, that is very near the mark. Who can give me the figure? Who can give me the precise figure? Yes, you at the back. Yes, yes, Watkins. Up you get, Watkins. You were listening, were you not, when we did this last week? For the answer is yes, 62. There are, at the moment, 62 lands, countries, islands and territories that form the British Empire. And in a moment, you'll be required to colour in a map of the British Empire. So you will see how we, from this small island race, have turned the globe red. Children, the next part of our lesson is to consider the national flag that does flutter above all the nations of the British Empire. Now, children, I'm sure you are all familiar with this flag. Who can tell me what is the popular name for this flag? Now, come. Even the young ones should know this. Yes, miss? You're doing very well today. You're doing very well. This is the Union Jack. You are absolutely correct. And the next part of our story is to consider how the Union Jack did come into existence. Who can tell me what this flag is called? Yes? Who can tell me? Yes, boy, up you get. Yes, you're correct. It is the flag of St. George. Now, the flag of St. George has been the official flag of England. Now, you'll recall, the older children particularly, that Great Britain or the United Kingdom is made up of the countries of England, Scotland, Ireland and Wales. And this is the flag of England. It is the flag of St. George and has been the flag of England since the 13th century. And just to be precise, the 13th century is the 1200s. So now, who can tell me what this flag is? Yes, who can tell me? Yes, young man? Yes? It is the Scottish flag, you're absolutely right. But to be more precise, it is the flag of St. Andrew, which has indeed been the flag of Scotland since the 9th century. The 9th century is the 800s. Now this flag, this Scottish flag, has particular significance because as a national flag, that is to say, the flag of a country, that country is Scotland, this is the oldest known national flag in the entire world. Now, who can tell me what this flag is? This is more difficult, is it not? Who can tell me? Yes, I know the older ones at the back. I know you know. We did this last week. Let us try with the younger ones. Who can tell me what this flag is? No? 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 Yes, Smith. Yes, you're waving your hand. Yes, yes. Come on, tell us all. It is the flag of... Yes, you're right. You are correct. Good lad. It is the flag of St. Patrick. It is the flag of Ireland. Now, if you had noticed and have been looking, these three flags have all been combined together to make the Union flag, what you have called the Union Jack. So let us now discover how this actually happened. A few moments ago, I did tell you that this is the flag of England. This, the St. George's flag, remained the flag of England up until the very early 1600s. And in the year of 1603, one of the greatest monarchs England has ever had died. It was a lady. Who can tell me the name of this very famous queen? Yes, miss? No. Wasn't Queen Victoria. No. She still is very much alive. Who can tell me? None of the younger children? You at the back? Yes? Simpkins again, up you get, sir. It was indeed Queen Elizabeth. Queen Elizabeth died in 1603, and the next monarch of England was indeed the King of Scotland. He was James VI of Scotland, who became James I of England. And the flag of Scotland and the flag of England were combined to make the early form of the Union flag. This flag, the combination of St. Andrew and St. George, continued as the flag of the new United Kingdom, or Great Britain, as it was termed by King James I. This flag continued as our flag up until the year of 1801. In the year of 1801, Parliament in Ireland voted itself out of existence and became part of the Greater United Kingdom. And with that, the flag of St. Patrick was added to the existing flags of St. Andrew and St. George to make what you know as the Union flag. So you will now understand that the Union flag is in fact an amalgam, a combination of three national flags. The flag of St. George, the flag of St. Andrew, and the flag of St. Patrick. Those who are keen-eyed will note that the flag is not symmetrical. Now I know that the young ones will not understand that word. What that means, children, is one side is not the mirror of the other. In the terms of the flag, 1/4 of the flag is not the mirror of any of the others. And that is because the flag of St. Patrick, here, indicated by the red saltire, moves around the flag. Here, it is below the broad white band. There, it is above the broad white band. This means that it is quite possible to fly the Union flag upside down. This, boys and girls, is the correct way to fly the Union flag. The broad white band you see here is always to the top corner of the flag mast. That flag is fluttering the right way up. That flag is upside down. The red should never be at the top, the white is always at the top. So, what do you think this flag is actually called? Yes, I know I've asked this question already, but there's a purpose to my question. What is this flag called? Yes, miss, I know you answered it before. Tell us again. Yes, the Union Jack. It is known by everyone as the Union Jack, but this flag's correct name is the Grand Union, for it represents the Grand Union of three kingdoms. The kingdoms of England, of Scotland, and of Ireland. In truth, the term Union Jack is only strictly correct when this flag is flying from the jackmast of a ship. But in everyday usage, everyone does return to it, or refer to it rather, as the Union Jack. Now, before we break, there is one last question. So, class, if this flag represents the union of the kingdoms of England, Scotland, and Ireland, who can tell me what or who is missing? Yes, I know the older ones at the back know. Yes, we did this last week. Yes, I know. Let the younger ones try. Anyone at the front? Boys, girls? Can you tell us what is missing? No? Yes, Watkins, tell us all. That is absolutely correct. It is Wales. So the question is, why is Wales not part of the Grand Union? No? Then I will tell you. It is because Wales is not a kingdom. Wales is a principality. This is the Grand Union of the kingdoms. Wales is not a country. It is a separate part. It is a principality. But you all know, will you not, that Wales has its own flag. Who can tell me what creature is on the Welsh flag? Can anybody tell me, the children at the front, the new children? You've not seen the Welsh flag? No? No? Well, yes, children at the back, yes, yes. That's correct. It is a dragon, a red dragon. So, children at the back, this is revision. What colour or colours are at the back of the dragon on the Welsh flag? Yes, that is quite correct. It is the colours of green and white. Now, I'm sure that many people of Welsh descent might be quite concerned that their national flag, the dragon, does not appear on the Grand Union. It's quite simply, it does not appear because Wales is a principality, but fear not, Welsh people, you have a great deal to be proud of. The flag bearing the red dragon was in use by the tribes in Wales way, way, way before the Romans came to these islands. The Welsh flag with the red dragon is the oldest known banner in the world that is still in existence. But in those times, the dragon, the red dragon, was against a white background. But in 1485, there was a great battle, the Battle of the Field of Bosworth. And England had a new king, a Welsh king, Henry Tudor, who did become King Henry VII. The family colours of the House of Tudor are green and white. And when Henry Tudor became the King of England, then Henry Tudor changed the background from white to green and white. And so although Wales does not appear in the Grand Union, the flag of Wales has a long and distinguished history. Now, that, children, concludes our lessons thus far. In a moment, you'll rise, you'll go to the yard take off some exercise, and then when the bell rings, you'll return here and we'll do some written work about what we have discussed and discovered today. So, sitting down, looking forwards, class, dismiss.